On. Welcome to Twepy against MostMilk. And we have Mr. Zayu here co-casting. What are your expectations for the set?
I'm guessing 3-1 for Twepy.
That sounds reasonable. I think MostMilk, after his performance against Lower T, can do something. He seemed to wake up there. And very, very close lowland generation. Wow, I've not seen this generation before.
This is the
7
fish generation.
stables, 5. It is, yeah. 7-5 without barracks for Twepy. And 4 stables, 9 racks, 2 siege workshops for MostMilk. With no villager kills.
Yeah, I think
And
especially on
Cavaliers
the small map, Halberdiers are going to be really important to get up early on. There could even be some rush going on here from MostMilk if he messes up army quickly. He could just overrun Twepy with his only stable opening if he doesn't get the Onagers or Scorpions up early enough.
Yeah, I really like the Cavalier with this small map, maybe.
Yeah.
See if you can
Nice
get some
addition.
value. But they're running into elephants and quick walls from Twepy around the siege workshop there. Yeah, the market. Okay, we also see a market play from Twepy. That's why it's only gold units, I guess. Yeah, walls in the market builds nicely. So the defense from the rush seems to be there by Twepy, who did lose 1 villager. Somewhere at the front in the mix-up there, I guess.
Yeah, also lost two in the back now, so quite a nice villager lead for MostMilk. But
And
yeah,
a lot of wood sold here for Twepy. What? What are the buts?
no, I was thinking like Twepy is housed because he got his villagers killed in the houses, but now he's building houses with like 7 villagers. Okay, never mind, he pulled 2 away. But you really need to pull a lot of villagers on houses after you get those production buildings up.
Yeah, and it is also scorpions. 54 scorpions in the queue. That's a number I tried with gods against Rage's Huns. But it's kind of normal in a Quirrell. Not too many scorpions, but because we have the Halberdier edition for MostMilk, that could be a really nice fight for him, though. Not many scorpions out yet. The Halberdiers should do nice against damage. But now uphill fight against the scorpions, I don't like it at all anymore.
Yeah, he could have gone a bit earlier actually. He was so far ahead. He was like 20 or 30 military ahead. He could have just gone into his base basically, I think. But I mean, he's losing some units here. It's a Halberdiers. KD is way in favor of Twepy, but I mean, it's Halberdiers, so not the most expensive unit in the world. Whereas Twepy will be out of resources very soon.
He is already almost out of gold with still a lot in queue, though. Not really sure if this part where they're fighting is even important. There's all these hills. The right side seems way more important here. Now especially that the castle is up there for MostMilk. Don't think too much can happen to him. Twepy? No castle on his hill. Whew.
Yeah, Twepy also getting denied a bit on his back, trying to expand now to the left hand side, right hand side, everywhere. Whereas MostMilk not really expanding anywhere. He got his second TC actually up in the back. But this is going to be a bit of a stalemate here, I think. So I will think that both players will not be able to push here. So I think this could be a long game.
What's your opinion on this castle from Twepy?
It will just go down, to be honest.
Isn't this
I
like
think
the
he-
most stupid castle ever? It's like
No, no,
surrounded
no.
by 3 hills places.
I don't think it's the most stupid castle ever because he wanted to push. He won the first fights and he placed that castle and also the castle foundation that you can see in this well, between the 2 hills basically, way more in front. But that didn't work out, so now he has to abandon that position, and I don't think it's even a good idea to repair that castle. He can't ever hold that castle.
No, he can't ever. Like, I think he should have just put one up the hill and I mean, not tried to push up the hill. Anyways, I think pushing this, both still have their army there, which is amazing. That means Twepy's getting, well, Twepy's not getting that castle up. Actually, he's not getting a free expansion. Both kind of only expanding a little bit in their corners. Left side could also be interesting. It is flat ground to attack the base from. It is where at least one of the little goals of Twepy is located. And that is where MostMilk is gonna raid with some elephants. I like that.
Yeah, there's no castle, there's just 4 TCs. Got an easy raid there. Scorpions and elephants obviously really slow to react to that raid, so you can just kill all the TCs basically.
Oh, one Onager trying to get some nice shots on the Scorpions. Gets one, gets two Scorpions. Nice macro from MostMilk. He's still macroing that Onager. Ah, goes down. It's nice to watch against the hill though. And getting a lot of villager kills on the left there. Go on.
Yeah, no second castle in the middle from Twepy going down. Okay, actually, MostMilk retreating his jabs for now because Twepy was going for a little push. Oh, now all the elephants dying to the Scorpion Fire though. No, he nicely dodged some, but this
optimistic maybe. I think he can get down that castle now though. A little bit of castle war over here. No, Twepy's not building that, so MostMilk getting more control on the right side. And taking... Huh. KD's still bad, but that's the habit is, right? We should count like -60 there.
I don't see that Twepy can win this game. He has no eco at all. All of his left hand side getting denied by those 20 elephants in his eco. Right hand side eco slowly developing, but that will take some time. And now his army is just down to 26 scorpions and 4 or 3 elephants. So I don't think he has any chance here. He has no wood, no gold, and, well, not much food. A lot of villagers in queue, but those left-hand side TCs are just going down. And MostMilk now pushing up the hill. Those
Onagers! Are they shooting?
Not shooting.
Shoot, 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 shoot! Oh, doesn't get too much value out of them. Yeah, I think we might have a really good set here. MostMilk really, I mean, it was a quick 3-0 for Twepy the last time they played. And this is looking like it's gonna be 1-0 in favor of MostMilk. Now all the Scorpions go down. 2 Onager fire on the right-hand side, kinda 50-50. But Twepy has no army. 21 army, 77 pop. That's not the same pop difference than you versus Type.
Yeah, this is over. Even retreating on the left hand side with the elephants against the halberdiers. Very nicely spotted. Relics 0-0.
That's not like you against Type. That was 5-0.
The second game was fun though. With the relics.
Yeah, Type got relics there.
Well, in the end. Well, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who's watching this specific cast here. But second game was really fun in terms of relics.
I don't really know what... I don't think I casted what happened to the relics in the end of the second game.
Yeah, I mean, there was other things going on, of course.
I was watching the good battle and zooming in on them, hoping the epic battle against the bombard cannons. Yesterday he was annoying me so much with side attacks. Who? Twepy? That is Zayu as co-caster, and that is most to the milk winning game 1 as a kind of big underdog here. Losing 3-0 in the first set, so tell your moms. Or something. Tell your other DM friends. That would be enough, I think. Fix change that, please. Get Jaguar out of here. Yeah, Hill is being taken over at the game. Twepy's not calling it. He has 150 pop. And MostMilk has a castle on his hill. Which is, I think, more castles than Twepy ever had on his hill.
Yeah. No, I think he's just warming up. It's good to prolong the first game a bit if you are not warmed up. Maybe a bit nervous, I don't know. But, you know, just to get comfortable, get your speed going. It's always good to just play a bit longer in the first game.
Yeah, especially like when we saw like in Keller versus Twepy looked super nervous. I imagine maybe he hasn't gotten rid of that nerves from the Keller set yet, while MostMilk built up some confidence against lower T. Where he looked very shaky in the first game, but then played really good, like double the skill that he had before in the last 3. Or the last 2? No, it was a 3-0. Yeah, so I think
I'm not sure if I watched the first set
game again.
But yeah.
The first set was the very first set of the tournament. It was a very quick smash from Twepy.
Okay.
Twepy calls it. MostMilk, the underdog, going up 1-0.
Yeah.
Really nicely played. No castles on the hill, a bit questionable from Twepy. And MostMilk showing
No
up.
elephant archers. Elephant ballista elephants from either player though.
Oh yeah. True.
I mean, there's one from
Ah,
MostMilk in the middle of the map,
MostMilk
but
has 10. Actually.
yeah, he has some, but like not some huge mass of them. Instead, scorpions were masked this game. KD actually quite kind of even, but I think the key point, or one of the key points here was that Twepy didn't have halberdiers and then tried to push into a position that wasn't really pushable.
Yeah. That big push.
And also the market, I don't agree with.
Continuously more army. Yeah, the market. Yeah, not sure. You kind of run out of wood with all the siege you make.
Yeah, and he sold wood, so.
I mean, you obviously don't sell food. That would be like even weirder, right?
Yeah. I mean, you don't really need the gold in this matchup. Too much, at least.
So I'm loading into game 2.
Me too.
Let me adjust this scoreboard first, because otherwise we'll forget it. Score right. I never have that open. The underdog score. 1-0 for MostMilk, and we are on Kavasan. Saracens against Malians, everyone. I'm at 3 seconds.
Yeah, me too.
3, 2, 1. Let's go! Saracens versus Malians. What would you have picked, Zayu?
Saracens. Pretty sure. They've got a
Yeah,
nice
what do
market
Malians do
advantage.
even?
They have really
Worse
strong
camels? Maybe same camels.
Maybe same camels. They have +5 attack, right? So
yeah, but Saracens have more
close.
hit points. Way more hit points with the unique tech.
Yes.
Twepy did pick the Saracens. No, wait. MostMilk picked Malians. That was Twepy's home map.
Malians also don't have siege engineers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really see a point to pick Malians here.
Hi Solara. Yeah, Solara is in chat saying, what? Why would you ever pick Malians here? And I agree. For the infantry that has resistant to the Pierce armor attacks that the Saracens won't do, it could go Cav Archers. They're not though.
It could go Cav Archer. I was thinking about that actually. Could be a good option here to get some quick camels Cav Archer push out to get the middle. But he's opting for 8 stables, so mass camels plus some pikemen it seems from the barracks. Maybe he's gonna go champions. Could also be an option. And siege.
Kinky, haven't seen you in a while. Nice, welcome back. Seems like people did call their fellow DM friends. Nice to see that. And yeah, pikemen a lot from the Malians. Not the worst thing against the full camel push. Was the market used? No, it wasn't. Twepy is building one now. Let's see who gets the middle. Army numbers, better for Twepy. MostMilk heavily housed.
Yeah, Twepy doing a nice job here of attacking the house villagers, so delaying MostMilk a lot. And on the other hand, he is also a bit housed, but he's building with 2 villagers, so it should be fine. Actually, he's still housed. Too many production buildings, not enough on houses.
Don't see market usage yet, or did I miss it? Kinky's an RM player now. Boo. I play RM from time to time. So MostMilk actually is 2k in RM. Twepy doesn't play any RM.
Yeah,
now
I didn't check
there
market,
is selling.
but middle fight between the berries, kinda equal. Pikeman obviously getting some better value here. And now MostMilk trying to get up that castle in the middle, walling himself with houses and a palisade wall. But this fight is way better for Twepy. Twepy just overwhelming here right now. And if he snipes those onagers, he can even bring down the castle.
Well, the castle wills are already down. I don't know where you are at. I'm at 6 minutes 6.
Wait, why am I at... I'm at... Okay. Okay, well, I'll just speed it up. Not sure why it's lower for me. 6:30 now.
Yeah, for me too. Yeah, Twepy's getting the hill. Because you were in the statistics, I think. Then it pauses on the rec. It pauses when you open the statistics. Because you checked for the market. That's probably the reason. MostMilk expanding to a left side hill earlier. Nobody on the pond, I mean. Or nobody on the right side pond. No, there we go with MostMilk. Probably not in time to deny the castle and Malian. Navy also sucks. I guess they have fast fire, which is the most important in this map.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Saracens have elite cannon galleons though, so that's pretty nice. They don't have fast fire though, so yeah. Well, he did a galleon though, a war galley, left inside.
War galley. Well, a war galley is good to deny these docks. Better than a fire ship. So I can somewhat see it there. Siege Ranger fights in the middle. Massive disadvantage for MostMilk, not only because he's under the hill, but because these guys have that little +1 on the range, and these guys do not, because no siege engineers. Bombard cannons might help, but also no. Ooh, the camels. Ooh, no Siege Ranger micro by Twepy. Will still die. Twepy also collecting relics now.
Yeah,
Did Saracens not get better Mamelukes with this patch? They did, but against camels they're still not great.
Yeah, and against Pikemen, Gebedo, I don't think, and Siege Engineer is not the best option here. Just messing the SO.
Against Pikemen, Mamelukes are actually good.
Yeah,
way better than camels. But the SO are doing the job anyways.
Yeah.
Hussars being mixed in by Twepy with having 0 on food. I completely disagree with that. Like, I don't know what Hussar are good against here, and there's no food.
Those are good against sniping the Siege Onager and the Bombard cannons in the back, so I think that's fine. But not sure
but not
if
with 0 on fast.
Necessarily. Yeah, well, he doesn't have because he got his eco denied. Well, he's playing the long game. He's just collecting relics, camping on the hill, waiting until he's in a position to have his eco set up, relics counting, and then probably he'll just push from there.
Yeah, seems fair, but MostMilk is getting control of both the lakes. Could adding cannon gains now, adding fishing ships instead. Maybe a bit too early on that.
Some nice shots in the middle though. Twepy getting a lot of kills here. KD way in favor of him. And MostMilk, there's no way that MostMilk can get the middle.
Yeah, not with Malians against Saracens. He has way better eco though, 65 to 35. A lot of that is fishing ships who could be killed. But Twepy doesn't seem to be interested in the water at all. Instead he's struggling to keep economy up. And that's the problem of Hussars. 0 on food and 5 food in the bank.
Well, he has 200 pop, you know, he has 160 army. Of course, he has nobody on food. I mean, he could switch some from gold to food, but when you have this amount of army, like double the population and I don't know, 6 times the army, you can just push. The game's over.
It is 75 pikemen though. But yeah, he's killing the only castle in MostMilk. Didn't spend his resources on castles.
Where do you see 75 pikemen?
78. On
You
the
mean
middle.
dead? Oh, from Twepy. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant MostMilk.
I was wondering where all his
40
pop
military.
was. And then
Yeah,
I was,
it's
okay,
in
it's
the
in 100
pikemen.
pikemen. It's not the
It's too
most
many pike-
pop efficient stuff.
SO is going down now. For MostMilk. And now you should just protect the siege. You're just losing siege for free here.
Also tried his best to micro that, but it's so hard with like worse SO.
Yeah, and one quarter of the units.
Yeah, that too. But even before when he had like more, right? He has cannon galleons. We got cannon gallioning away that castle, losing some fishing ships though. And
Yeah.
well, pawn control
it-
against middle control, but mainly it's 92 against 50 army. And single pikeman. Getting shot in the head.
Where's the fifth relic, by the way? I only see four
Probably in the hands of
Twepy's
a monk.
monasteries. Oh, don't see it.
No, me neither. It's around the army. It's where the traps are at.
Oh yeah, he didn't collect all the 5. Okay. Well, still, this push, I don't know. There is no army left for MostMilk. He's gathering some hussar and pikemen in the back, but
It's a full
against this
trash
army
army.
with camels and a siege on a jar is just going to do nothing. Trying to raid a bit now on the top side.
But to be honest, I don't even know what army Smells could do against this.
Probably just crazy Gebeto micro.
Against this many SO? Yeah, better as often the old SO, I guess. But does he have castles for that? He has 2. Well, he's building 1. Maybe for raiding.
Really slow push now by Twepy, taking his time with the push. Not what he necessarily should do. I mean, taking this long at least.
I think he's still nervous, right? He could have just finished the game 5 minutes ago. Now it's actually MostMilk is, well, at pop at 190. It's not very efficient pop, but that's pop. Almost.
Well, his main gold got denied. He's not really mining his secondary gold on the right hand side. Gold on the left hand side will soon be mined out. And oh, he's actually mining gold
You
on
can
the
actually take this gold
left
now.
bond. So
On the right side, he could also take the gold now. Castle is cleared, and he has light cavalry push there. There's always a chance, like MostMilk is 2k RM. If he can continuously raid Twepy to death. RMers are really good at that sometimes. That's his only win condition I can see here.
yeah, he has a
And the
lot of
raids are
resources.
really nice.
Yeah. I mean, Merlin Lightcap obviously really strong. But
Big fight
still,
coming up.
Yeah.
And we'll see your micro. MostMilk, can it save you? Killing quite a few so with the camels. Still think he's gonna lose this fight though. Twepy buying food.
That's fine. He's Saracens.
Will allow
lose any
MostMilk even
traps.
more gold. That's not his problem. Main base is getting cleared. Yes, Ashu. In game 2 and 3, that's exactly what happens. The minimap looks funny because it's all blue down the middle and then yellow on the sides. But right side getting cleared now. 3 trebuchets not getting out in time.
Now there's champions from MostMilk. I really like the champion edition. It's a good unit. He just has to dodge the onager shots, then he's very fine.
Mama looks are great against champions though.
No, it's okay. I mean, probably one of his better options.
One of his better
No.
options for sure. Like Marion, so they're
Twepy
really good
actually
options.
retreating.
Twepy making archery ranges. Hand cannoneers? Maybe?
Could be.
Would counter all the army. It's only infantry right now. Cavachers? Not too sure, because they have more pierce armor. So they can still hit and run them dead, of course, but...
He has taken the 5th relic and now he's just clearing up the sides, I suppose. Messing
Yeah.
up his army. There's no need to rush for him. I mean, I said he could have pushed a bit more to finish the game, but to be honest, just relaxing, defending, keeping his relics is also fine.
Obelisk! I think that's next to Elite Skirms the worst option from the archery range. Do they get hand cannon? I think they do, right?
Saracens get hand cannon, yeah.
Ashu asking what Solara and we both asked before as well. So why the hell are Saracen and Malian in the same set then? There's no way you ever pick Malian over Saracen. That is exactly what MostMilk did though. And he's 2k RM. And also like used to be like 2K or 1900 DM when the ladder was there. Hasn't played much since.
Well, I said champions would be a decent option, and now he's actually... Well, he lost a lot of his army to the onagers, but also killed all the onagers, so... Was a decent trade for him.
I think, like, with the way MostMilk is playing this, if he would have just picked Saracens, he might have won the game. I the start was nice micro from Twepy, and he did all the important things at the start, getting the middle. But MostMilk is doing way better here with Malians than I think. I expected. It's so vulnerable eco, like Twepy starts raiding ever. A lot of free farm kills there. But he can also still keep pushing with the Arbalest.
Pushing on the left hand side, pushing on the left top side. Getting completely...
The Cannegans could kill the traps though. MostMilk realizes that.
Not against the Arbalest.
No, kill the traps, kill the traps. They're going on the wrong side. They could have sniped both the traps easily. I mean, they could try and de-traps. Oh, I meant the traps at the top side. Well, they're sniping the traps at the low side though. Why are the Arbalest not killing them? Very confusing. MostMilk getting housed again. Fish traps. Here come champion against Mameluke. Oh, Arbalest now added by the Malians themselves. That is a counter to Mamelukes. But they don't get Bracer, I think. Yeah, Malians still get Bracer.
What do you think about my Byzantine pick against Mayans?
I think it was the correct pick.
Really? I was just doing the water pick there.
Oh, really? No, I think Byzantine's better. I trained the matchup with Twepy and I pick Byzantines all the time.
Okay.
Or like, I mean, he wanted me to pick this, but first one I picked Byzantines. I think Byzantines are way better.
I don't know, the map was a bit weird though. So, there's this big wood line in the middle. If there's a more of an open map where you have rush options, I think.
Yeah, if it's a close generation, it's
Great,
great for
maybe better.
Malians.
Yeah.
Like the one that Drew had against Twepy. Drop now. Popping. The other way around. Oh, and the Cannegane finally goes down. It did so much. Almost killed that castle. But the castle will fall to a Trebuchet eventually. Also can't get to 200 pops, losing so many houses. And now I think he's getting pushed back on every angle. Yeah, light cavalry against Mamelukes feels bad, man.
Yeah, indeed.
Still 2k
It's
gold,
very
but he
bad.
can't do anything with it. Arbalest getting
just-
flattened.
By a single onager as well. Well, I mean, he's killing the traps. I would have really liked to see some earlier rams from Twepy. Okay, that's a GG.
There is the GG. Let me... If you want to comment on the statistics, I'm gonna try to get game 3.
Yeah, so the game basically tells it's 2-1 in KD basically for Twepy. Eco is better for MostMilk, but he couldn't do anything with it. He just has like immense amount of food and wood, but just doing pikemen and light calf's just not gonna cut it against siege units and gold units. So, yeah, not much to say, I think.
I sent you the rec. Get it into my folder. So 1-1. We have ourselves a set. Somebody was confused last time I said that, but that means an exciting set. Okay. Don't get confused. Yes. Home map for Momoski, also called MostMilk, and I don't know where it's going skiing. Runestones, Atacama, Lowland. And it is I don't know what it is yet. I think later on is it? Maybe you should go lowland again. I mean, that worked game 1.
I am actually in the game already.
And it's Runestones.
It is Runestones.
Oh, bad pick against Twepy. S6 Mayans? And Twepy picked Aztecs?
He did.
I'm not super sure, but I think I would have gone Mayans.
Hard to say.
Twepy lost the game. MostMilk really dominant in game 1. Game 2, Twepy mispicked Malians against Saracens. We have a super exciting set here, guys.
You mean MostMilk? MostMilk mispicked, not Twepy mispicked.
Yes, MostMilk mispicked. Twepy offered him Saracens and Malians, and nobody knows why in hell he would go Malians. But I'm at 4 seconds. Shall we go into game 3?
Yeah, let's go.
3, 2, 1, let's go! Aztecs Mayans, what do you guys think? Have a barrack start for the Mayans. I mean, it's not surprising that people are going for barracks first.
No market from either player.
Well, Mayans don't get champions, so maybe Aztecs is better here. At least early, probably. Yeah, no market is surprising.
Yeah, I mean the
MostMilk?
Aztec champions are really strong. The extra attack.
Bloons should clap Aztecs. Yeah, in the infantry department, certainly Aztecs are better, but in the archer department, way better for the Mayans. And yeah, what they do against Plumes? They need to market, I feel. SO versus no SO. Also a good point for Aztecs. And even doing helps. 2 helps. MostMilk thinking there would be cavalry. But he noticed quickly, right? Massive eagles against champions. Don't see what 80... I mean, Mains don't get champions. Quick castles. He wants those plumes.
Eagles are dying so quickly against the champions, though. Yeah, Twepy going from the back, killing some house villagers here. Castles really not going up for MostMilk. Also building a castle right next to his main gold spot. No tile in between. Heavily in favor of Twepy right now, pop-wise.
Indeed, housed at 40 population and development looking nicely for the Aztec player over here. Also Halberdiers, Avalist in the mix. No Halberdiers. And Jaguar Warriors. We're behind MostMilk. Please don't say anything.
I would really like to have some Rams here actually by Twepy, not only Siege Onagers. Because the Rams are so good against Mayans.
Eagles now will find some kills on the main goat there. But the population is really worrying for MostMilk over here. And that one will get sniped as well. And I think now a big push from Twepy should end this. Or what do you think, Mr. Zayu?
Yeah, if he adds some Rams, then certainly, but only SOs. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe he
no
can just
siege
push
at
in.
all.
But he has 3 castles there, so I don't think he
Yeah,
can
no.
just push into 3 castles with just infantry.
Also adding, like, the castles are adding Jaguars instead of trebuchets. So giving MostMilk a little bit of time here.
Yeah, that's true.
Sniping the SO, getting out plumes. Did he open house versus Aztec? It was only 2. Oh, MostMilk going out to the right side castle again. That means 3 dead villagers, because 2 champions are still there, which you could have seen.
Yeah.
Heavy market usage now by the Mayans. I think they need that.
Yeah, now Twepy has a really nice army mass here in the middle. He should also really go for the relics. I'm surprised he hasn't collected the relics yet. He has a monastery up in the back, but Aztec's getting extra gold from the relics, so he should really go for the relics early.
I want to see some Rams or some trebuchets, like anything to push with.
I
If
guess
he
he's taking
gives
his time.
MostMilk the time to get his plumes up and get raids going, like with the super strong May and Eagle Warriors, like they're really great at raiding, right? The extra HP. Not too great 1v1 against Aztec Eagles, but Aztecs won't go for Eagles here probably. Django! I got. Hey yo.
Yeah, I mean, and Twepy had the time to control the map and get the relics. Now it's a bit too late, and he didn't. He also didn't go for the push. So I'm a bit surprised with that. He didn't go for the push, and he didn't go for the map control relics. So what is he going for? He's just camping with his army in the middle, and finally adding some rams and siege. Now he's going to push.
And
now let's see
villager
if
count is even. It's a lot of nice raids from MostMilk again. He was not expanding at all though. Like his army is also in his base. He's only on his main gold. No expansion to his left side goals yet. And a big fight is maybe not what Main's want to take it.
Oh my god.
Really getting
Let's
trying to get
fight.
stolen. Yeah, Eagles actually made it through there somewhat, but no, then they get clapped.
Yeah, they just all died. It's so much gold that he just lost, probably like 3,000 gold there. And now the plumes are just no, not against the S. And now if there's like 5 traps, the game's just over.
Yeah. Siege
But there are no
weapons?
traps.
Twepy? I mean, we have Siege Ram now.
Yeah, that will
But,
also do.
yeah, it looks like Twepy's still super nervous here.
Still no relics collected by either player. Oh, actually, there's one monk on the left-hand side holding the relic.
Twepy tried. He had a monk in the middle relic, and it died in the big battle.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's more important things to focus on.
MostMilk still raiding with plumes. Skirmishers out now, defending that. I don't mind
Yeah,
them. Not a lot of skirmishers.
I think skirmishers are really nice.
Keller says, I think we finally found someone with a worse tourney mindset than me. I think it may be like a curse, right? And you had the curse until you played against Twepy, you said. And now you gave him the curse.
Nice theory.
It's like this, there's this one How I Met Your Mother episode. I don't know how they call it there. It's like an idiomatic name for it, but there's this thing of one person being unlucky and then it like transfers. And it goes on and on through all the cast. Something like that.
Right hand side now trying to be pushed by MostMilk with 6 rams or 7 rams even.
Twepy's
6
going
rams.
for the extra goals of MostMilk and then he's like, what, there's nothing here?
Yeah.
The Blitz, exactly, Solara.
Just kill the houses. Make him pop caps. But he's
Yeah, well,
he's
that
making
worked
pop
last
caps.
game.
He's at 133.
185. Yeah, I mean, he's super far from playing PopCap. Just having fun running around with units, but like he never really developed his base. I mean, I guess Mayans don't really need much besides a lot on gold. It could have been on 3 golds. But yeah, massive push. The army's out of position now. Catching some siege onagers there with the Eagles. And the Avalets shouldn't do too much here. Decent ground shots.
Yeah, that's fine. He killed a lot of eagles there still. Kind of equal, I would say.
No, I think he cleans that up. The other push here is getting cleaned as well. And the later it goes, the better Mayans get.
Yeah, in late game.
With the
actually,
better
I don't agree.
skirmishers,
They are not
no
really
champions though.
Not really though. Aztecs have +1 range and +1 attack on the skirmishers. I don't think that Mayans have the better ones just by attacking twice. They deal 7 damage against 6 armor, so basically doing 1 damage. I mean, there's bonus damage, right? Yeah, no, in the middle.
Yeah, the problem is like
Jaguar
also
Warriors.
Jaguars kill a lot.
Jaguars are really strong here.
I think the main skirmishes can somewhat do something with the champions even, and therefore also with Jaguars. But I don't think we're gonna get to late game here, so maybe we should stop talking about what happens when the gold runs out, because MostMilk is not getting to his goals like ever. Hey Mulder!
MostMilk has 2
Passes
relics though.
light in the north.
That's
Yeah.
nice for him. But he has like no eco. Really like
20
tiny eco in the back.
villagers on gold and the rest society. And yeah, the right side there also getting cleared. That's the only other gold that he was on. I mean, I guess he has one castle up on the left hand side. Mining camp. You have 1,000 stone. Make a TC, please. It's MostMilk an R-Hammer. I think he was also playing a lot of DM in the past, but right now he's an R-Hammer, yeah. And a really, really good one. He's 2k RM. Was MostMilk offering this matchup, right? Because he won game 1 and Twepy picking S6 then, yeah.
Yes.
This game is going like 15 minutes longer than it should have been. It's almost even pop now. Maybe we should talk about late game. It's not too much happening right now. And why not a TC, MostMilk, please? Who's the co-host? Exclamation mark co-caster.
Petard on the left hand side
yes!
protecting the relic. And the monk's going to collect it, so actually it's gonna be 4-1 I think in terms of relic.
Well, if I like playing with the game before was Malians against Saracens, and MostMilk picked the Malians. So I think anything that happens after that can't be worse. And yeah, we had some people arguing for both sides in chat.
No, okay, I'm mistaken. It's 3-2 relics in favor of MostMilk. But
Ah,
those faster relics
Twepy got
from
the middle one.
Twepy, I mean faster producing relics from Twepy, will make it almost even. So yeah, almost even gold production in the late game here. And now there's gonna be the plumes, I guess, running around, trying to snipe whatever they can. Score very even as well. Well, let's see.
I already quiet and watch Stop Trolling MostMilk. It's enough that I bully him in RM ladder games. Woo, shots fired. Is that really the case? I know MostMilk is watching because we're a little bit behind. You're allowed to answer to that. Sorry for being harsh, I just didn't want any spoilers. But yeah, what do you think is so much better here, Django? Probably also on the Aztec party. Yeah, that castle won't go up, but MostMilk raiding again with blooms. Some skirms following that, and I think we have a very even game. MostMilk actually ahead in population now. Still hasn't added a TC on this gold, which really triggers me. And Bruce says Aztec is better in DM. I think that's the majority opinion right now. And hi, Brew. Glad you're still here.
Yeah, MostMilk has everything on the map right now, though. Here's the right-hand side gold, here's the left-hand side gold. He's mining his secondary gold spots finally with the mining camps. No raids at all by Twepy, which is...
Yeah, Twepy's out of gold, right?
Twepy's not out of gold, he's out of food.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have gold. Ah, he has these 4 golds to mine. To mine, I meant, not in the bank.
Oh, yeah, no, left-hand side is still plenty of gold left for him.
I would say it's looking good for the mains, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
It's this 1800 gold plus the 4 tiles is all that Twepy can get. And MostMilk is controlling the left-hand side gold, controlling the right-hand side gold. Where Eagles will mop up, well, skirmishers, doesn't really matter too much. But I could get the traps. Does he see the traps? Does not see the traps, at least not right now. Maybe could have seen them for a little bit there. Access for Onyxers and Relics, but it's 3-2, so the relic count in the end will be even. But yeah, I think the Veins are a little bit on a tie. But if they can keep 60 Plumes alive though... But the problem is, what do they do against skirmishers then? Maybe Petards, as he made another Petard. So MostMilk is clearly the MVP.
Maybe Rams. I think you really have to keep some SO alive as your SS deck to deal with the Rams.
Do skirmishers have double protectors still? They do. Yeah, they own skirmishers, I guess. Rams will go down here. A lot of eagles on the right side. Maybe that's spending a little bit too much gold for MostMilk. He has it now, but it's soon gonna run out. No, not that soon actually. But he's trying to finish the game.
Yeah, now big ram push through the middle and traps as well. There's no army to protect it though. So if the eagles just rotate in the middle, they will just clear everything.
Yeah, sending some over, splitting off 20. But there's the Jaguar Warriors, so I think you should send all of them away, because they're not doing anything here.
No, they're fighting as Jaguar Warriors. Oh my god, they will just get wrecked so heavily.
It's nice to see Jaguar Warriors finally crushing. Such an underused unit in all game modes, besides like Aztec War in DM.
Okay, middle though, got cleared up. I mean, he didn't lose his traps, and also a lot of Rams survived.
Yeah.
I mean, still getting cleared.
Another trap there.
Not there.
I'm really unsure about so many eagles from the mains here. I think they should go all plume. What he kills Rams with then? Two-handed swordsman? Feels bad with plumes maybe?
No, you kill it with skirmishers, with double projectiles.
With the skirmishers, yeah. I guess. Takes a while though.
I mean, you could also make some onagers as he is doing. So
yeah, onagers, yeah. Onager plume probably.
It's gold expensive though, right? So I mean, you can't sustain that forever. So that's why.
That's why I hate the amount of eagles so much.
Yeah, me too. Especially against very nice Jaguar Warriors.
Stone, please. Yeah, AoE 4 pros turning up. I mean, we also have Brew here, but. Oh, Stone, please. I think you did you like join the World Cup Discord? I don't remember if you signed up or not. Would be very glad to see you back in DM, man. Onager Plume now going forward. A lot of Rams. How's the target firing from MostMilk? Had some nice back raids again. What about you, Django? I would like to see you return as a caster to DM.
It's coming from the back with some eagles there, and also has a way better army right now in terms of eagles. There are some Jaguar Warriors, which he has to be careful about not fighting, but okay.
What? Twepy calls the GG? What? Why?
Well, he has no map control. But I don't know.
We were pretty confident on this late game.
Well, he doesn't have any gold more left to mine, and there's still plenty of gold to mine for MostMilk.
That's true. And he's found the right combination. Gold collected. Let's check the statistics. Twepy going down 2-1 to MostMilk so far. That's a major surprise. After the first meeting of them went 3-0 in favor of Twepy. So maybe it is the Blitz theory. KD, exactly equal. 597 to 597. 613 to 613. So even like the self kills are the same amount.
Yep.
Like, how? I'm sorry, I know you're all interested in the economy tab, but how? Okay,
Look at the
gold collected. What
yeah,
else?
gold collected is a bit of a story of this game here, but look at the highest pop as well. It's 112 for both.
Well, it's not the same total and current. That would be the complete matchwork. It's also the same fishing ship count.
Oh yeah, right. True. It's also the same amount of wonders.
Ah, yeah. Same amount of trade units. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Same amount
But
of
that is
towers.
super weird.
And
Yeah,
of
the gold
gates.
collected is the story of the game. Same trade profit, same cent received. Relic gold, more for the mains actually. So Aztec bonus not as strong as some thought. And 21k gold against 13k. That is a real important number. But this is the really much funnier number. I kind of need a bathroom run. I didn't expect the series to be that long.
Sure. Go for it.
I will update the scoreboard. It's MostMilk 2. We have time now since the live games are already over anyways. And I will also need to download the rec, right? Not sure if you know how to do it. I will get it.
Yeah, would be nice.
Great games. Thank you, Crazy Joe. Yeah, I'm like really enjoying this set. First send it to you. Then put it in my save game folder. And then I will show the draft if you want to talk with chat a bit, Zayu, and I'll be right back.
Sure. Okay, chat. It's us now. You and me. So let's see. I actually didn't watch the draft. So what did we have? We had Golden Swamp for Twepy's home map pick and Runestones for MostMilk's home map. And now there's Forlex and Cavazon left for Twepy to pick. Who's you? It's me. Exclamation mark co-caster. PogChamp, 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 PogChamp. Okay.
I'm just reading out emotes? I'm coming back and you're reading out emotes. What are you doing, man?
Oh, you read out Zayu. I read out the PogChamp.
Probably more drunk when he made the name. What, Zayu or Briggs when he did the command?
I mean, I didn't come up with Zayu. That was Briggs.
Yep.
I guess.
I think so. Every stream when he's here is asking for Zatu to you co-cast, so at least Briggs really likes you. And Django is saying really good co-caster now, so.
Thank you very much, Mr. Django.
Yeah, Django's saying something nice. That's
maybe he's trolling.
not that usual. Yeah, it's probably a troll.
He's trolling
right?
like
If Django's
99%
nice,
of
it's
the time,
clearly a
so,
troll.
Okay, you're in the game. I'm in the game. Wanna go?
Yes, Frank's one is super close. 4 legs. 3, 2, 1, off we go. That should be good for Twepy, I think.
Yeah, fast game should be good for Twepy.
It's his home map, so Frank's 4. Pretty logical pick for the one who's played way more DM in the last months. I think MostMilk played a lot of DM in the past, but not recently too much.
Let's see about the villagers. So, Twepy going for the first villager. Okay, nothing happened here. Other side, MostMilk Scout just idle, just controlling his villagers for now, but he will lose one. 1-0 in terms of villager kills for now. Second villager
And
garrison.
Scout now starting. Ooh, quick wall from Twepy in between the houses there.
Yeah, but one villager
But it's
advantage.
gonna lose this one maybe. Oh, close.
Oh, and he deleted one of his houses. That's a mistake, though. He probably wanted to delete his wall, but that's gonna cost him a lot, his house now. That's really bad for Twepy.
Yeah, how's that 15? Yeah, being house at 15 is super tough.
Walling off his villagers now from the Paladin, but Paladin just go around, and he's also losing villagers now in the back. Both players focusing on the attack and not the defense, which I think is correct.
You have that in Frank Wars sometimes that both people lose all their villagers 2 to 3 right now. Good rushes from both. MostMilk not looking too much like a armor anymore here.
Yeah, and very nice villager there on the outside from MostMilk, building that houses where
The
Twepy
LAN
can't see it with
houses.
a low side of range, low range of, how do you say that?
The low line of sight of
Line of
paladins.
sight. Yeah, but actually they have quite a big line of sight because there's a team bonus from Frank, so maybe.
He
Yeah,
sees one
he
foundation. He could have
Yeah, he
guessed
does.
that.
So team bonus for Frank's actually useful here. Dragging away a lot of paladins now and trying to kill some more of the villagers in MostMilk's base. He's down to 2 villagers now.
Yeah,
but
11
that
to
one
8
villager-
Eco Kitty. But the buildings up are the central part. And there we have 7 military buildings up. 2. Also 7 military buildings up. Okay, that's close.
Yeah, very
But
close
Twepy
game,
getting
very
way more kills now.
equal. Yeah, Twepy really applying the pressure here, but losing more army in return. So there's a semi-clump now by Twepy, trying to get up his castle in his base. Also walling in the second villager, so now he could have 4 villagers on that castle ultimately, once that house gets finished.
More kills there. MostMilk gets 11 to 12. 4 to 5 villagers. That was super close ranks, so I thought this would be a home run for Twepy. And MostMilk is really impressing me here.
Yeah, it's 5 to 5 villager now. Same pop, but better KD for MostMilk, so MostMilk actually ahead in this game. I think because of that one villager building the 5 houses on the rim, you know? Really.
Yeah. If you get away with that, that's really good in such a crazy war. Like LAN, the French player did that a lot in Deathmatch World Cup 3 and got away with it a lot of times and made it quite far in there, even though it's not that experienced in DM. I mean, he's
way
still
better fight for
experienced.
Twepy though.
Yeah,
He just equaled his KD, and now the army from MostMilk cleared up completely. He's 15 army behind now.
And he's out of gold. But there's still paladins in the queue for both of the players. Gold's looking better for Twepy. Did anyone use the market? I don't think so, right? Not seen the market.
Let me check. Yes, Twepy used the market.
That makes sense that he has more gold than Kitty. Not that different now. Also denying some gold economy, where the only second TC of the game is up. Twepy hasn't constructed the TC yet. Working more on getting some throwing X-Men in the field. With 81 or 90 heavy dispute, that would be really nice. Having the throwing X-Men first here and very offensive fight. Maybe could turn with the production. But Twepy's reinforcements look better as well. More armies still for him on the field. Some on the way though, but I think decisive fight for Twepy with the reinforcements. Kinda still.
Yeah, surely he has more army here, and the castle is not up. Villagers
And
got
now the
sniped
X-Men are
by
coming.
X-Men, and this should be over any second here because he will just be in his base with more units. I think at least if he does X-Men, because there will only be halberdiers from now on from MostMilk. So if he does just like 30 X-Men, should be over. But the castle will go up, I think. 3 villagers on it.
Yeah, X-Men need to focus the villagers. Halberdier is focusing them there. The X-Men focus it. Oh, that might be the downtiest of castles. 97.85%. Okay, it's not 99.
Yeah, no,
Bit
the
disappointing.
X-Men controlling it, and this is GG.
That's GG. Yeah, the castle up would have maybe been another life for MostMilk, who's expanding more actually, but at least more buildings. Yeah,
been
that's
another life for sure. He was expanding very nicely to the top, to the left-hand side with the pond. Getting his gold setup. He has 2 TCs already up, so I think eco setup was very decent for him. So if that castle goes up and it kills a couple of units, Well, he has to go up a bit earlier than now, but still, I think then he has a chance. But yeah, now it's obviously over.
Yeah,
Very
way
nice game.
closer Frank war than I would have thought, though. Like, really well played by both. That was a super close Frank war with the rush and everything. Frank's wars can be close and end quickly, like this one did. And it's kind of the one fight there at the front of Twepy space, where MostMilk lost the game. And we're gonna get to a game 5 in what some people expected to be a quick 3-0, looking at Keller, who's quietly left the chat. Yeah, really nice set. And Django, is that a pray emote or a puking emote? I think it's a pray emote. I wouldn't imagine why MostMilk needs a puke. It's not like he played bad.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, it said something with hope. I'm just trying to troll Django, basically. Better Katie, that was that one fight. And the market, helping out Mr. Twepy as well. And it looks like Fly Like Django is gonna cast my set on Sunday. Oh no. Oh no, such a plebcaster, a procaster casting me. Oh, that should be hilarious. Check it out, guys. It's for the casting or for the playing? I'm not sure.
Asking me to ask you about your worst tips.
Yeah, well.
So, what do you say? What are your worst tips, Otter?
Goths.
Goths, okay.
And Incas.
That's just one though. Incas, okay. So, Mulder, Goth against Incas should be your pick.
Goth against
heard it
Inca.
here.
I don't think that's a good pick. But I surely love to play both of those. I hate to play both of those. God damn it, I misspoke. Yeah, I like now there were too many mind games for me to remember what I wanted to do here. I wanted to do the scoreboard, I believe. And then I wanted to do the rec. Yes. Like Melda with his mind games is kind of delaying the cast here. Blame him.
Okay. I'll use the time to hit the bathroom.
You're also deserting me. I see.
Yeah.
Now I get music instead. There's 300 points for if you guess the soundtrack, right? Keller using Keller as expert Omega lol. You should co-cast with Zayu maybe. The replay. Right. It is not here. Where is it? It is not here. It is nowhere. Maybe I didn't download it yet? No, that's the wrong tab. I think I did download it. Did I unpack it? I think so. I hope this is still game 5. Okay, I think I have it now. You would never use Keller as an expert. I trying to do something with minus signs there. That doesn't work on the internet, Django. I love slabs indeed. And we have a Celt War on Lowland. So, MostMilk, want you to play Lowland again. As I said, looked quite good on the first one. And yeah, let's go to the overlay and wait till Mr. Zatu the U is ready. So, what do you think? Who's gonna win the game 5 here? Excluding the players from thinking, please. Players shouldn't think. Fly Like Django is saying MostMilk will take it. Like, we can get back to that who smashes who on ladder thing. Right? If MostMilk, if you're still here, is that true? Zayu also needs to activate his voice over things, bombs. Because I'm hearing myself. But he's not here, so he can't activate it. Oh, it's Django just blatantly lying about the games on the ladder. Brick's going for Twepy. Meta thinks I have most chance of winning against Onager Civs. Yeah, game 5, I think my Onager mech was better. $10-0 was MostMilk never won one game? Okay, that makes more sense. So everybody, post a co-caster command to summon Zatu the U back, so we can get to watch game 5. Zatu the U, Zatu the U, Zatu the U, Zatu the U. Chant with me. I think you're not loud enough. He's not
I'm
here
back.
yet. Okay, I had chant for you to come back.
I heard Bricks. Bricks shouted like, I mean, it was so loud, I heard it here.
In what state of mind did I mod Django, by the way? Like, why did I do that? Are you loaded into the game? You tell me when you're ready.
Yes.
All right, you want to do the countdown this time?
What time are you at?
1 second.
1 second. Okay. Let's go from the beginning. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 0. -1, -2, -3, -4, -6.
I'm already at 10 seconds.
-5.
I don't think your math is wrong,
Okay.
Mr. Math PhD. But we have a Kel's War on Lowlands. I really think that's a great pick for MostMilk.
Yeah, I suspected him to. I think he is really good in picking a slow Civ here. Well, actually, Kel's not that slow, but a siege Civ in a rather slow Civ, not like a really fast Civ.
It involves a lot of micro, which usually RMs are really good at. And it involves raiding as well. And that's two things that I think MostMilk has done really well in this set.
Not true.
So I think it plays to two strengths of him here.
Also, the map pick is nice since he won on this map in the first game. So.
Yeah. Really smart. Build order, not looking that clean. Trying to build houses back. But it's kind of leaving a trail this time. And there's Paladin start versus Champion start. Ooh, the two stables might really pay off for Twepy here. No Habitus really in the queue. We have one on the field going forward. That's it. And thinking to make Scorpions. Which in a mirror isn't the correct thing.
Yeah, Paladin's not doing too much. He's really trying to micro around, but MostMilk using quick walls everywhere basically. I mean, now he's doing the right thing in killing the siege, which he should do with his Paladins.
Yeah, I killed also the forward castle villager.
Yeah,
And
okay.
what's that forward by? MostMilk had a helmet here who's actually taking out villagers forward. Kill the villa and the house.
Yeah,
31 lost.
side, killing couple villagers now. Those villagers
Ooh.
from Twepy moving out there, but the two champions just wrecking them. So yeah, game is a bit all over the place right now from both players.
Yeah, it's two more villagers going down. Potentially even a castle kill. It's at 39 HP. It's at 39 HP. Deleted. Woo.
He deleted it.
Nice one by Twepy.
Right hand side castle though, very nice castle going up there to see on the low ground from MostMilk. And that's a nice army of champions here, but those champions will just die against the onagers in 2 seconds. 1 second. 0 seconds. Oof.
Yeah. There you go. But why has Twepy 40 Halberdiers? Like, there's not a single stable of MostMilk on the map? Why is Twepy making hell?
I'd say that's something that you just normally do when you play team games and just play cats, you know? And then you just make halberdiers.
So you
Because
say
you're
it's
used
nerfs.
to it. No, I'm saying you're used to it. Not nerfs.
I think it's kind of the same thing, right? You just click what you're used to clicking without thinking.
It's not nerfs. It's just a habit.
But, like, breaking the habit is what
Well,
you
yeah,
should do
I mean,
here.
before going to this game,
not
you should
remembering that?
obviously think about how you should open and so on. And MostMilk probably prepared this since he picked it.
Actually, Dark Killermon is making the really important point here. Twepy doesn't play team games.
Well, I played.
Twepy only plays 1v1s. I mean, yeah, okay, he plays some. It was the whole conversation about Twepy keeping 1v1 DM alive in the DM Discord the last days. But yeah, he did play a few team games, you're right.
Yeah. DM 1v1, message me Discord.
Yeah. I've also adopted the message Discord thingy when I'm hosting 1v1 lobbies.
Yeah, me too. Like,
really
I was in lobby for 1 hour, nobody joined, then I just left again. It's a bit frustrating. Okay, let's go back to the game though. So, MostMilk, bit more villages up, also a bit more army up. KD way better for Twepy.
Shots for Twepy, all the votes died. Maybe Onager Micro wasn't the right call for MostMilk after all.
Look at this amount of onagers by Twepy.
I mean, he's a Suno, right? He's in the clan of Frost.
Yeah.
So I imagine there has been some Siege Archer ball training going on in the Suno camp.
Even Frost wouldn't do 37 onagers. I think.
That's 25 for MostMilk as well. I can't wait for these two Siege Archer balls to meet. I think it's too many for both, yes.
I mean, right now we are like waiting for that, when in the end it's going to be totally anticlimactic, because like they're not shooting each other, just shooting something random, and then some road raiders will kill them, and yeah, not be fun.
Yeah,
That's going to
probably.
happen, but yeah.
But Twepy getting a lot of expansion for free here on the left side. As MostMilk has, as in game 1, both are very much staring at each other from the hill.
Yep.
And as in game 1, the under the hill castle gets trapped. But the under hill castle, how can you build a castle there? Getting trapped too. Why not trap? They're there now. MostMilk going for the raids again.
Oh, here we go though, in the middle. Onagers moving in from MostMilk.
I don't think that's a good idea though.
While raiding in the back at the same time.
Okay, while raiding, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
But he doesn't have siege to break that castle there. And it's hill bonus for Twepy where they're standing.
These onagers could be killed now by the
Paladins.
The 3 paladins.
No halberdiers around there. Now you need halberdiers. I mean, like, MostMilk needs halberdiers. Let's see the micro. Let's see the micro. Well, the votes are there. How's the onager count after this? 13 onagers, so 12 lost. 227, so basically none lost, losing 2 there.
We had 37.
He had 37? Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's actually a better engagement for MostMilk. Who's doing massive raiding damage to Twepy here. Twepy's down to 51 villagers. Also only 60 and a lot of idols for MostMilk though. His eco development really isn't
too many. He lost some, yes, but he also lost, I mean, MostMilk also lost a lot of champions there, because the wards were still there defending. So I don't think it was too bad of an eco damage here for Twepy, who is also clearing up the left-hand side push now, so 2 traps lost for free, basically.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tempo push.
Yeah, both castles going down in the middle though, so really building castles on that low land in the middle, not the best idea, I would say.
No.
Relic count 0 to 0. So nobody really caring for the relics.
And farm count also very low for both, 13 to 15. Farms are really important in a Celt War. More tempo trebuchets, only taking down the siege shop most. Why? MostMilk doing what I'm doing when I'm nervous, throwing away traps for nothing.
Pretty even game though, still. As you said, it's gonna be
exactly same pop.
Yeah, it's going to come down. It's going to come down.
Where is this exactly same numbers before?
We'll build more farms early on, I think, and then we'll also protect those farms with some castles, maybe. And there's only one castle.
You might want to move.
In the eco of both of them.
Sorry, I'm staring at the monk not moving.
It's okay. I'll just comment on the game.
Oh.
So we have nothing happening right now. Twepy has most of the left-hand side though.
He moved! MostMilk's gonna get the middle relic after holding it in his hands for a good minute.
Okay, first relic taken. Twepy adding 3 monasteries on the left-hand side though. He also has one on the right-hand side still up.
Yeah,
But
North
adding
relic controlled by MostMilk, Southern relic, MostMilk could get it more easily, but it's not really controlled by anyone. But the most of gold's under Twepy's control.
Yeah. And for now that's more important. Let's see if Twepy can make something happen here on the left-hand side. I think it would be a good idea to push on the left top side instead of pushing down the middle. Maybe keeping an eye on that gold, on the 5-tile gold on the right-hand side. And at the same time pushing on holding the position on the left-hand side could secure him the game.
Well, there was not much happening in the game, Django, and yes, it's completely a Django move, but now we have seen shot and just shots, so I should care again.
On 15 HP and 3100 casted down.
Oh, I think, was it deleted? I think it was deleted.
I'm not sure. At the same time though, right in the back again from MostMilk, and that's a position where I said I would really like to have a castle up for Twepy. Now as to garrison.
When I was not casting the game, but the monk. Yeah, you totally said that. I was totally looking at it as well.
And yeah, and now those votes are killing a lot of villagers here. Oh, okay, some of them garrisoning, but
Twepy has what I used to call during Deathmatch Rising style raid-proof economy. 220 villagers, or 130 before.
I don't know, cleared that raid up actually, so maybe it wasn't that good after all. And now again 2 traps trapping down that path on the left hand side. And they probably will get it this time.
Okay, there's protection.
There'll be quick repairs.
MostMilk has 2 relics and somewhat secures the on the right side now. Preparing leaky ram push there.
Yeah, he could just get both relics on the right hand side, which would make 4 then. So then he'd be in a really comfortable position for the late game.
MostMilk has way less pop, but a better position now, or at least more aggressive position. His villager count is worrying though, but 50 farms, 240.
Ram push now on the right hand side.
And Sea Giant just are 2 cards. Won't do anything.
Yeah. He killed 1 siege workshop.
Cals aren't really the best for ram pushers, because out of the castles there's melee units coming, plus SO. Plus really good SO.
Yeah, left hand side, quote battle, kinda equal, but MostMilk, bit more numbers here.
We decide over the life of 3 traps, so it's an important small battle.
Yeah,
and 3 traps stay alive, will kill that castle, and that means more map control for MostMilk.
Yeah, I mean Twepy has most of his army is still on the right hand side, whereas onagers and traps are. We'll just finish those siege workshops there. And left hand side now also Twepy with more world raiders. Still
traps going back. Traps going back. He's trying to save the traps. Castle did survive. Pop wise looking super good for Twepy. Why though? From 50 farms I would have imagined more. I think it's MostMilk not massing, right? Trying to force the issue on too many fronts.
Pushes on one side with a couple of units which just don't work. Especially since you know that Twepy has all the onagers on the right hand side. Not really not really good move to push there.
Twepy could go for a big push soon. I feel like he's the only one having onagers right now. He has traps there. Maybe if he pushes the left side around the hill to the farming eco, which is super exposed for raids as well. But MostMilk getting 3rd relic.
Yes. Still no relic taken for Twepy, who has the one. Oh, he's collecting it now with a monk on the left hand side.
Yeah. That one
on the left hand side will be very important very soon.
Yeah.
MostMilk up to 60 farms. And Twepy up to 56 now as well, so he just upped his farm count by a lot. Still no castle though in the back of the eco, so he really should try to.
There's another raid coming, but he's doing the push on the right side that I mentioned. I don't like that the traps are not on the hill, so they will take way longer than it should have, and maybe more than 2 traps would have been nice as well.
What I've seen on this map from Frost, for example, is walling off your eco to both sides, so he would just make random build siege workshop or barracks between the wood lines to wall off his eco and then have castles in the front, so it's going to be really difficult for people to raid you. And this could have also been a nice tactic here for Twepy to wall between his monasteries and the wood lines or something like this.
His base is more condensed there. But MostMilk didn't find the spot where there's no castle. Instead, he's raiding under a castle. There's second relic coming in for Twepy, so it's 2 to 3 once again. Both really late to taking relics, but they're mainly splitting them quite evenly.
Yeah. And left hand side still very, well, kind of uncontested by both players. MostMilk now mining the gold in the north, while the other 2 golds are not really mined by anyone. And those will be really important, as I said, in the short term, I feel.
Eco quite idle for Twepy now.
Yeah,
But
still
still
dealing with the raids.
115 villagers. And the push has to wait until the raids are over. But that's a lot of farms that are super exposed now on the right side for MostMilk.
Yeah, he has to add some on the top.
I
Which
feel
he's
like
not
with
doing.
MostMilk never getting pop, this is looking so much better for Twepy though. He's constantly at 200 pop, while MostMilk's kinda never getting fully popped. Yes, Onagers again. Let's watch the Onager fight.
Yeah, finally a manager fight here. Way better for MostMilk. And, well, maybe now it's going to be better for Twepy
up
since
the
the
hill.
Warriors are down. Yeah, now Twepy's clearing it
Twepy's
up.
clearing it now, also has the hill bonus.
Also cleared up the raids
Four
on the left
traders, yeah,
side.
shouldn't raid there, should focus on the Onagers. The very optimistic castle from MostMilk.
Indeed. Very optimistic traps though from Twepy. Blocking the castle actually. There's no protection for those traps, those 2 assholes.
The villagers could kill it. Already there.
Yeah.
It's just putting the castle into it! What? I mean, it's inside the minimum range. The traps probably can't shoot at it.
Nope.
It takes out the trebuchets. Oh, quick walls! Can we get that castle up, really? We should never get that castle. Oh, Twepy getting some nice wood prices. And gold count looking better for him. But is that castle really going up?
Yeah, it is. But not
No
for
siege
long.
launchers queued in the siege workshops next to it.
No, but Twepy will just go for some traps and trap it down. Should be no problem. And those Ward Raiders again from MostMilk raiding. But
Twepy's
raids
ready.
not- yeah, Twepy's also raiding now.
That's a
And
really
his
nice
raids
raid.
are really effective, yeah. There's nothing to hide in for the villagers, so he just lost like 15 villagers there.
And he can't afford it, right? Twepy has more villagers throughout the whole game, so he can afford the raids easier. MostMilk, too lower for villager count, I feel. Now only 120 pop. And...
Yeah.
that castle will be cleared. With the trebuchet investment as well.
Even the votes just going at it.
Yeah,
coming back.
87 population. That raid when you have 90 villagers was super deadly.
Right hand side SO will get cleared up though by some small numbers of votes.
I feel like the damage was done to the economy though. Only 34 on farms, he needs to repop villagers, can't really afford much army right now. That means a free takeover of the left for Twepy, and that last gold there, it's mined now, okay. But the villagers will all go to die! Trying to get the other gold, he notices quite quickly, but calls the GG in an amazing set where Twepy's heart probably stopped 10 times after he won 3-0 against MostMilk on the first go. Twepy edges it out in a really amazing set, and MostMilk, thank you so much for playing the main event, or for playing Ragnarök. Incredible set, well played to you. Twepy's a really, really strong opponent, and you gave him much harder time than Twepy expected here, I think. Great set, thanks to both players. What's your commentary, Zai?
Yeah, exactly the same. I don't have anything to add. GG's.
Whew. I didn't expect such a great set today. We're just
I
probably
said 3-1,
underestimating
but after
most
the
of it.
first game, I was like, man, this could be 3-1 the other way around.
And also winning
And
mains against Aztecs somewhat.
Yeah.
If he just would have not picked Malians.
True. Actually true.
I'm sorry, it's making it way more frustrating for MostMilk now, probably. But yeah, really, really nice one. And Twepy goes through.